All right, ladies and gentlemen, what's going on, Buff Nation? How y'all doing out there on this good fine Tuesday evening? Hey, you're watching Sports Talk with your boy B. Watts, Bernard Watts, along with Steve Woodland out of the state of Maryland. We want to thank each one of you for tuning in tonight. If you don't mind, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed and share the videos with your friends. We're so glad to be able to bring you this broadcast by the digital airways of YouTube. Hey, I'm telling you, we got an exciting show for you tonight. But first, I got to get this off, y'all. You got to let me get it off. I know. Hey, t-shirt is available. Got the new ones out by Christy Robinson. She helps sponsor my broadcast. Beautiful Blitz Creation. That's her phone number. That's everything. If you would like the Colorado t-shirt, that's the number one. Uh, you can go on my community page or you can go on my Instagram page, BWatts0. The link will be in the bio. And this is the latest one she got designed for Raw the Man Media and Coach Dre. And she sent me one. And she in the process of making Greg. She said she's doing Greg a different one too. So that's the shirt that she had designed. Like I say, information at the bottom of the screen, okay? All right, that's Christy Robinson. If you want the link, go to the my community page. I mean, the section on my YouTube, the community, and you'll find the information in there, or you can email me and I'll just send you the link. How about that? All right, I got to get out of here on this. All right, there's a lot doing this stuff here. Got to hire me somebody. Got to make some. Y'all got to help me make some money so I can pay somebody to do this. If I had that Steve Woodland money, I wouldn't have to worry about this. Probably wouldn't be on YouTube. Dude, big dog. What's going on, Doctor?
What's going on, big dog? I'm just here chilling, man. Just here. I'm like, bruh, man. I'm just like, bruh, man. Just sitting here eating a sandwich with some chips. That's all I'm doing,
He
bruh.
just sit here. He just sit here chilling on the field floor. Just
On
chilling.
the field floor, eating a sandwich.
I told y'all yesterday how it's gonna be. You never know who's gonna show up on Tuesday night. But big dog, I'm telling you, Colorado is creeping up in the Big 12 race, man. The Colorado could emerge as the lead title contender with a win over Kansas State this Saturday night. And I'm telling you, the main reason why they are in this shape. I know we got a good defense. I give them all the love. We got a good coaching staff. I give them all the love. But the way the offensive line played Saturday, boy, Phil Loho got these guys. He got them moving in the right direction, and he moving parts around. When something don't work, he ain't got a problem about moving them around. So when I look at this game coming up, the most important position on the team to me is still going to be our offensive line. Because last year we had a problem with the offensive line. This year starting out, we still had a problem with the offensive line. Shedeur is still leading the lead in sacks. But hey, this past Saturday, they only gave up two. If this offensive line come out and play just like they played this past Saturday against UCF, they got a good chance, not just winning, but dominating Kansas State.
Well, you got a great analogy, but I see it just a touch different. What I see is this here. If the offensive line dominate, then it's going to be blowouts. But if the offensive line just plays fair with the defense we got, you still win games. Just look at it, B Watts. If I'll give an example, the Pittsburgh Steelers, Baltimore Ravens. Quarterback right now ain't putting up no points. Baltimore put up 41 last thing, but before that, when they played Kansas City and stuff, man, they putting up 17 points. But they defense are lights out. You're in every game. You just need your offense to play complementary football. And if they play complementary football with a defense that ain't giving up no more than 21 points a game, you should win. And they're giving you good field position. If you got good field position and with the weapons you got, you go down, kick threes, and then score when you got to score. That's ball game. That's simple football. That's football 101. And that's not counting if you get anything from your special teams. So I agree with what you're saying, but I don't put it on the offensive line. I still say this. The defense is where everything starts and ends. And the reason I say it starts and ends is this here. The defense show up every game. We played 5 games. The defense has showed up every game. I can't say that about the offense.
That's why I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, the defense is there. But if this offensive line come out and play like they played this Saturday, we should be in smooth sailing. Because if you look at the offensive line, the first 2 games they played back. They didn't play that good. We had to
Correct.
depend on a miracle pass in the Baylor game. We had to depend on a late drive in the first game by Colorado. We
North
got
Carolina.
blown out against Nebraska. That's why I'm saying the key part of it for them winning is going to be this offensive line. If they can protect two, he got to have time and keep him from taking those big hits that he usually be taking in games. And the way he was in that pocket, upright, they had a pocket for him to step up in last game, and he was delivering those strikes. That made the offense continue to move the ball. They
But
didn't have to worry about coming from behind because the offensive line came together at least one time in a whole complete game to me, from what I've been seeing from the past. Like I keep saying, this offensive line going to be the key of the game. And if you look at the pass rush from the Kansas State,
yeah.
they going to go off North Dakota State and Nebraska game, how they going to attack Colorado.
But what you're telling me, if was a fifth, we all be drunk. Now, this is what I'm hearing right now. Your offense, if you're telling me your offense needs to do this here and they need to protect two, if the offense isn't protecting two, what should you do as an offensive coordinator to assist them? See,
They got to run the football. I understand.
no,
The
I
offensive
ain't just
line,
saying.
when you
I'm
look at
not
the
just
offensive
saying.
line, it ain't just about protecting two. It's also in running the football.
Okay, that's
They
one
got to be
part.
dominant like they did against UFC.
Okay, that's one part. They run the ball. What else? What else is something they can do to help protect too?
What else they can do?
Yes, the offensive coordinator. What else can he do?
Oh, play call. Quit throwing them little bubble screen, them little hitches.
Okay,
Uh,
you said that.
Stay
You
in front
said
of the chain. There's a lot of things that the offense coordinator do. But
okay,
still, the offense coordinator ain't out there blocking. I'm looking forward to blocking. That's
sir.
blocking wise. The
Okay,
trenches. That's what I'm looking at.
okay, and this is where I'm going. If you got a weak link anywhere, what do you do with a weak link? If you can't replace it, what do you do with a weak link?
You put more people on the field like a tight
You
end.
strengthen it up. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you. So all I'm saying is this one here. I don't need that if the offensive line does this or if the offensive line don't do this. What I need is this. I need offensive coordinators looking and say, hey, these are our weak spots. And with these weak spots, we're not going to take pride. We're not going to leave a guy over there on the right tackle on an island when he needs assistance. Put a tight end in there, assist him, and then have that if you have to, and then you got that running back there, so you got 2 extra blockers. You should give that would allow 2 time to get rid of that ball, and then reduce some of your routes instead of 10 and 15 yards, cut them down to 7 to 10, and go from there. That's all I'm saying. But
I know what you're saying, but still, no matter what you cut it down to, they still got to block up front. They had a hard time blocking what I'm trying to say in the first, second, and third, and first 4 games. But I mean the third game. Well,
correct.
first 4 games. But this past game, they did a decent job in block.
I think they've done a decent job the last few games. What I've seen is this one here. And hear me on this one here. When you go back and look at the entire game, you're going to realize they missed assignments. You're going to see something. You're going to be like, oh, that was a terrible missed assignment. That was a terrible missed assignment. Then you're going to go back and you're going to like, oh, wow, they did a great job here. Oh, they did a great job here. Why didn't we continue this? So they do some good things and, some things that we just have to shake our head with. But that's every football team. Let's go through here. It ain't just Colorado, Alabama, Missouri.
I know that.
Notre
Oh
Dame.
yeah, I know all that. Why you crazy? Steve, you still ain't it. For some reason, I don't know what he's drinking tonight, y'all. He ain't following the topic or nothing. He just shooting out tonight. What I'm
No.
saying
I'm
is,
following. No, B
I
Watts.
know the defense win championship, right?
To
But
me,
I'm
they
saying,
will.
okay, if this offensive line perform like they did this past Saturday
Hmm.
against UCF compared to what they have done in the past, protected two and in the running game, firing off on the defense side of the ball, they will have a better chance than winning this game if they
Oh,
do that.
if they did that, they're running the table.
That's what I'm saying.
They're running the table if that happens. But I'm being a realist and I'm saying, regardless if it happens or not, I need I need people there making decisions in which when you see you got an issue, we're not going to sit a quarterback back there and throw 50 times if I see that right tackle or left tackle ain't holding up. I need to change a few things because what I'm saying is this, B-Watch, this is where I'm leading you here. You're still going to win games. See, you still going to win games, but you got to tailor your offense and say, hey, we're gonna play chess and not checkers. We're playing chess and we're gonna do everything and make your offense do something stupid because we got a very good defense and a couple turnovers, and this game is over. So that's all I'm saying. I'm just looking at different ways to win. But I agree with you 100%. The offensive line performed like they performed last week. You can the it's like we're running a 10. We're running a 10 here. If you're playing spades or
That's
whatever
all
the
I'm
case may
trying to say, big dog. That's all I'm trying to say. If the offensive line perform just like they did Saturday, and if Coach Pat Sherman keep Savell Smalls in
correct.
that lineup with
Correct.
as the tight end, motion him across. Every time
Correct.
they ran the ball, a block for Shedeur, he helping out on the side of Jordan C, and they are giving him the protection. That's the thing that I saw this
Correct.
past Saturday that I haven't been seeing in the first four games. And that's why I said this offensive line played better this Saturday with the help of the offensive coordinator, Pat Sherman,
He
guiding
did a
them
great job. He did a great
in the
job.
right direction. And if they do this way this Saturday, it should be the same outcome.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. But it's football. Everybody going out there to do their best to win. And it's maneuvers. Kansas State is going to do some things that's going to switch up on Colorado. And Colorado's going to do some things to, take advantage of some of KSU's downfalls. But it
Right.
all goes to this, B Watts. Who wants it?
Yeah.
Every game I've watched, you can say X's and O's and Jimmy and Joe's. We can all say all that nonsense. Vanderbilt wanted that game. Arkansas wanted that game. When you looking at teams like they wanted it, and when you want something just like CU wanted that game. I don't know what it was, but like I
Right.
say, when you bringing your girlfriend to the game and your mama to the game and your the aunties for CU, when they come into the game, they looking like baby. Don't you what did when I grew up and we went to the store with our mother? What's the first thing she told you?
I didn't hear. My bad.
I
You said
said,
went to
I
the
said,
store.
when you're growing up and you went to the store with your mother, a little child, when you went to the store with before you go in that store, what would your mother tell you?
She would tell me put my shirt tail in. It look like don't put
But
your hand on that. That don't belong
now
to
you
me.
talking. Hey, don't look at nothing. Don't put your
Yeah.
hands on nothing, and don't
Yeah.
ask me for nothing.
Nothing. Right.
That's what my mother. So my thing goes with this one here. Is this here? When it comes to CU, when they took their parents and stuff to that game, the parents say, "Don't embarrass me. Don't embarrass me out here. We got the whole world looking at us, and I need you to perform." And if the parents that say, your uncle said it, your uncle's gonna tell you. The uncle's gonna come say, "Boy, don't embarrass me. I'm sitting up here. I'm out there looking at you at this game." And they did a fantastic job. They came there and they dominated. That was Will. That was willpower. And that's what Coach Prime is teaching them. If you listen to everything Coach Prime is telling them, what you believe is what you're going to achieve.
Right.
You can't achieve something that you don't believe. I just believe that. I don't see a person yet to myself, they're going to become a millionaire and they don't believe it. It just don't happen.
Right.
It's just that they're not going to keep it. Now, you might luck up and win stuff, but you're not going to keep it because you don't believe it. When CU believe that they are a great team, watch out, world. You in trouble.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
they are.
Yeah. You're right. You're right about that. But as excuse me. So as we move forward after the offensive line, like I say, if they establish the line of scrimmage and get this running game going,
Ooh.
if they can commit, I'm not saying that they're gonna run the ball 40, 50 times,
Nope.
but don't
20, 25
abandon,
times.
don't abandon the run. My
Yep.
thing is, and that if you run the ball and be successful at it, it will open up the passing game tremendous if you do that. And if you see a running back is hot, he don't got his juice up, he's sweating up, he don't broke one for about 8 or 9 to 10 yards. Don't take him out. Leave him in the game. Give it to him again. See what they can do.
But
But I've noticed about Colorado, they love to run to the left side. You don't never see them running to the right side. I think they need to switch it up every now and then, fool somebody, you
that
know. And
tendency,
when you run the running back out there on the flat, don't let him be your last option. Shit, look him off. Look off the cornerback. Look off the
isn't that what
linebacker.
I
He
said?
ain't going to throw out there. Don't just take
That's
the ball there, throw it out there. Hell, the defense can react quick like that.
that's what
You
Mahomes
gotta
did.
throw them off. You gotta throw them off. That's just some small stuff I've been noticing, but that just me. Hey, I'm just a just an inventory manager specialist.
Hey, but this is what makes what you do special, BWatts. When you're an expert at something, what happens is when you become an expert, you go off your tendencies most of the time because they have worked for you your whole life.
Right.
But what you have to realize is this here. If you got somebody going against you and they are an expert at taking advantage of your tendencies and they have the same kind of people that you have, those people are at an advantage now because not only do they know what you're going to do, they don't have to worry about other things that you possibly could do. So when you got a mind like you got, what you're telling me is this one here. I want that person always thinking where you got the game plan for other stuff where you can't pin your ears back and just straight rush. You're
Right.
not a we call that you're not a one-trick pony.
Right.
So what you're saying is absolutely. So I tell people all the time, don't tell me how much knowledge you got. Don't tell me about how smart you are. Because last time I checked, all these guys who are doing it, they're pretty smart too.
Exactly.
And if they're so smart, why is it that 50% of them failing?
Right. Right.
It's the reason for that. It has a lot to do with some with the personnel, some with tendencies, some with people got different agendas, some where, hey, it's just things don't have the right chemistry. But what I'm going is this one here, BWatts. You are moving in the right direction with what you're saying about CU. CU offensive line, if CU offensive line realize all we need to give this man is 3 seconds or
Exactly.
4. And I'm just saying this here. If I'm coming underneath them and I'm just going as hard as I can blocking, that should give you 3 seconds. I'm like, come on, man. If I hit you just as hard as you hit me, okay, even if you drive me back, okay, you're gonna drive me back and you can run over me. But I'm
Right.
throw you, and at least that way you ain't on the quarterback and you can make your play. So it's things that they can do.
Yeah, I'm sure Kansas State they're gonna scheme up some things, try to put pressure on Shedeur. I'm sure they just ain't gonna let him just sit back there. Cause they let him just sit back there now. He line throw for 500 yards.
Oh, he would. But see, what you got to realize, they're going to go and look at tape. They're going to look at that Nebraska and Baylor game. And what Baylor did, Baylor switched them up excellent. But Baylor could do that because all they did was go back and pass the ball. I still don't understand that. Nothing new. Now he came in that last game and he said, okay, this is what they're doing. They're crossing us up on the defensive line. They're doing stunts, and they're coming hard. We're not attacking them. We're not hitting them in the mouth doing smash mouth football. And you can't tell me Houston is not that big. Is Houston 280 pounds? You know, I'm like Houston, the right tackle. He ain't
Yeah,
that big.
yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. I thought you were talking about a team.
No,
Okay,
Houston.
yeah. Philip
Houston,
Houston, yeah.
the right tackle. But my
Right.
point is this one here. Houston tough. Houston is a mad dog.
You think so?
Ask yourself, how big is Seaton?
See, I know he's close to 300 pounds.
And how tall is he?
That's about six,
Exactly.
6'4", 6'5", 6'6".
6'6" by 6'5", 6'6".
Right,
And my thing is good. He's up in the 300 pounds. You're
right.
talking about another guy who most defensive ends got this dude by probably 20-something pounds. And he's still in there fighting like a mad dog. That's all I'm saying. He
Yeah,
fights hard. He fights hard. And just like Harden. Now Harden came in and he impressed me.
yeah. I go with that. I go with that. But
But I'm saying,
I'm still not comfortable with that right tackle at Philip Houston.
no, I ain't saying I'm comfortable. No, not at all. Because I think Benson's gonna come in there and do his thing
Right,
because Benson's a big boy. And
right.
even if Benson do, this is what I'm saying. If you let Benson run block more, you'll have a more effective player. And then if you're talking about passing, put the tight end there so that you
Right.
gonna get
They
those
help him out.
guys because
Yeah,
what you do, speed rushes might hit him a little bit because they come so wide and that's
right,
not his fault.
right,
If you're allowing a defensive end to come that wide around him, why aren't you running so that when
right.
he go wide, you go right off his back?
Shedeur can go run between them. Get
And
on
that's
up
my
in
point.
there.
That's
Yeah,
my
don't
point.
that keep going back. I mean, you playing right into them when they come off that end like that. By keep going back, they got a direct shot to you. But if you step up and maneuver around in the pocket, it'll be better off for you in your offense. But like I said, he looked good this past Saturday. I saw him doing that a couple of times, moving up in the pocket, and they was making a pocket for him. And plus, he was getting the ball out of his hand pretty fast.
Oh, he was. He definitely did. He was aware of it. He made good decisions. But they had a good game plan. They had a very good game plan. The only thing I just say when it comes to two does a fantastic job. Don't get comfortable. When two get back there and he get real comfortable, he'll hold that ball because he's looking for that big play. And I understand the big play is cool. You
Hey,
know,
sometimes the wide receiver be running that wrong route, and I heard it be Jimmy Horn.
you can see him when it happens. He be looking at him. He look. Miller ran a wrong route, and when he did it, O ran the wrong route. He looked at it. He's like, "God, you," and he knew he would have been
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
So
yeah,
so when
man.
people go into mind, well, why this person ain't playing? It's a reason.
It's
It's a reason.
exactly the reason. Exactly the reason.
So,
Exactly the reason. I
so
heard him
I'm
over
not
there on the
asking.
sideline on the video when they were talking about that certain play. They were talking to Jimmy Horn. He said, "Oh, I wasn't in there." There's a reason why he wasn't in there.
It's a reason why he wasn't in there.
Yeah, they talking about that last play at Baylor. He said, "Oh, I wasn't in there. They put O in there." He said, "Yeah, there's a
because they
reason
knew
why."
because they knew on plays like that. Oh, make plays like that.
Right?
And
Yeah,
O did a great job because O fell down going down there, but O tripped up the defensive tackle the defensive back also, which helped out when he was
yeah,
on that Hail Mary. So it was excellent on that. But at the end of the day, is this one here. It's when CU makes their mind up because with CU you got to realize, Coach Prime, man, how many television games, man, Rich George sitting back there smiling. Money coming to CU. Money is coming because he brings that spotlight. All these players have told Coach Prime, hey, I want that life. You got that life. And I'm just proud of him that the block bully showing that he going to the next level. Hill Green showing he going to the next level. McKinney going to the next level. And Bentley will be at the next level. So you got some awesome things over there that's happening for people who are showing up and showing out. So
Yeah.
it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it is. On the offensive side, like I say, the line is playing good. They continue to play good. And to me, the key is if Pat Sherman keep that tight end on the field. Keep
Correct.
tight. Stay in that 11 personnel, that one running back, or I go with two running back when they put Draylon Miller back there. I like
It may,
that offense.
but that's
You
a
give you more
receiver.
choices. But then
But you,
again,
oh,
when you got some Surveyor Small back there, it's more blocking. That's what I like. It don't leave the tight right tiger and the left tiger out there by themselves because and you see some occasions, them running back, they run right by the blitz. they they be like road runners. Oh, you come back there? Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Look there like the rabbit, like the road runner. They there look at it. Beep, beep. They go by. I said, man, the linebacker, he coming to get your quarterback. When Coach Prime put you in there or the offense coordinator put you in there, you are not the first option to receive a pass. He looking for the wide receivers. He ain't trying to get that ball to you. So you need to block. Beep, beep. I said, dog, boy. So when they incorporate Surveyor Small, don't you think it make a big difference for the offense line?
it makes a huge difference for the offensive line because you as a defensive player, you're at a disadvantage now because now you got more offensive players than you got defensive players on that line. And not only that, now you have it where you don't know which direction they're going. They could be running the ball or they could be passing the ball. So it slows up the pass rush. That's 1 second you get right there because I can't come in there like a madman because if I come in there going hard thinking you're going to pass the ball, I done messed up the whole defense because I done messed that assignment and alignment up. Now I can attack you. So those are things that they definitely can do, especially when you got Augustus and you got Hayden back there that's hitting them holes. You can do
Yeah.
some big things. So he makes a big difference. If it's me, let's put a offensive tackle over there or guard additional and a tight end. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's go big on them. Go big and show them things that they haven't seen because what happens is that will blow a team's mind. You come up and load up. We're going to put an extra lineman in there and we're going to bring a tackle and we're going to also bring a tight end. And you got that small Micah back there as far as they can't see him. Bruh, and I'd have Jimmy and no, I'm sorry, I have Travis and Shepard on the ends. When you
Hmm.
do that, you mess around if you want to. Travis got his hand up in there like this here. If he do that fake, Travis got you.
Right.
Or
Right.
you got Shepard dragging. If you don't do that, then you still got that tight end who's going to be dragging that you can hit for 5 yards. So it leaves you so many options. But what it does, it has a defense thinking, and that's what you want. You don't want a defense coming out there knowing I know every play you're going to do, and on these plays we know what you're going to do.
Right. So when you look at the running back group, which one of the running back you like the best?
To me, I like Hayden.
Hayden.
I
You
like
think
Hayden.
he healthy? Is he healthy? He
Well,
didn't look explosive this past game.
well, what I'm saying, he scored that touchdown. He looked pretty good when he scored that touchdown.
Yeah, he looked. Yeah, 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 yeah. He looked pretty decent right there.
But
Uh,
where I'm going is this one here. He has, to me, he has a nice flow to the game. He's a big boy. When he's back there, I feel comfortable letting him know he can block. When he hits somebody,
yeah,
the next thing I like about Hayden is this: what people know. Go back and watch against the Nebraska and North Dakota State. When he comes out the backfield, if you hit him with the ball in that in the out there in the flats, he's explosive. He can get it. He can get it there. So he leaves you some options. But I feel like Isaiah is just an Eric Dickerson type running.
he just look different with me, man. When he
Yeah,
get
he
the
looks
ball, man.
different.
It
He's
just,
fresh.
I don't know if the defense be tired or he just be fresh or he just be hungry. Look like he just run different, boy.
He's angry. He's angry because what's happening is this one here. The coaches are telling him, we ain't giving you that many options out here. You're gonna get this many set of plays. What you gonna do with it? So if that's the case, he's smart. Come out there, handle your business, and force those coaches to play you. Because look what's happening right now, BWatts. I've listened to a lot of places, and everybody, all they're saying right now is Isaiah. Isaiah don't have to say anything. People are watching his productivity, and his productivity is going to put him on that field. Because when all them coaches here and everybody saying Isaiah doing it, you can't you can't call everybody a lie.
You sure okay? That's good. That's a good one right there. Well, I gotta clip that part right there. You can't call everybody. I'm sure calling from Co-Prime. Isaiah look different, buddy. He look different, man.
And he
I
does.
like Michael. I like Hayden. But when it comes to
Isaiah.
running, Isaiah. Isaiah. Isaiah.
Woo!
What's that movie name? What they used to call him? What they call him? Isaiah. Isaiah. I
You
think one of the little boys was born blind. They called him Isaiah. That was your movie. What, Steven
oh,
Woodland?
you Ray Charles.
Ray Charles. Ray Charles. Yeah. Isaiah. 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 Boy, you look
Isaiah's
good.
coming. Isaiah's
Isaiah, I'm
coming.
coming, mama. I'm coming, mama.
I'm coming, mama. And that's
But
Isaiah.
yes,
I'm coming.
Isaiah, boy. He said, I'm coming. So,
And
I didn't mean to cut you off.
no, you go boss, go boss, go
Yeah. So
boss.
when we look at the wide receiver group, let's look at this wide receiver group. How they looking to you? How they looking? We're a quarter way through the season. Travis looking good. Will Shepard on find his groove. LeJontay is sneaking up behind Travis in the total TDs. And Jimmy Horn, he getting the catches, but he coming on too. And then when you look at the Savell Small, don't call a couple passes. Still got O over there. Uh, I like the wide receiver group. I think they got room for growth to grow, and I think they could be a little better. But so far, I like their performance when they're given the chance.
Look at the big picture, BWatts. You got three number ones that were on other. You got two number ones that were on other teams. That was the number one option, and that's Shepard and Wester. They were number one options on their team. And now you come to a team in which you're not a number one here.
Right.
That 1-2, that HE to 1-2, that highest man, he's the one. He's the one. 1-2 is the number one here. And when you have that, what they have done an excellent job is they've slowly accepted their role.
True.
And they're coming into a unit. And that's what you want. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing individuals who are number one, who was used to getting 13 to 15 touches a game. Wester got more than that. Wester was getting some touches. Shepard would get 10 or 12 touches, but that Wester was getting the ball on reverses and everything, so he was getting touches.
Right.
But them as a unit, and I think this is what people miss. Man, the mentals on that. When you're so used to everybody calling you the man, but now you sit next to the man who's sitting next to the damn man. Man, that's different. That's different. You sit next to the man who's sitting next to the man who's sitting beside the man. 12 is that man. You can say whatever you want to. 12, every game, 12 is going to give you 90 to 100 yards every game.
Right.
That's like taxes. I call 12 taxes.
Yeah, it's guaranteed.
It's guaranteed.
It's guaranteed. Yeah. They told me that I think Rod the man me asked Greg said when they went to the JR box also, they was at the game. He said, BWatts, when I tell you, because I said look like Travis be open every time, but Shedeur won't throw it to him. And he said, BWatts, I was there at the front row and I watched Travis every play. He said he watched Travis for 25 straight plays. On them 25 straight plays, he was open. If Shedeur want to throw it to him, he could have thrown it to him.
Even when Travis ain't open, 7-11 open.
Travis he's gonna get that ball, man.
Because what Travis has is something like this one here. Travis, one of them dudes, man. Don't say nothing to him. Please don't say. If somebody ever insulted him, like you could come to some dudes, man, your old lady, this and that. Don't ever do Travis like that. If you do, he's going to embarrass you. He's one of them dudes, man. That Black Jesus right there. Leave him alone. When Jordan did, man, don't say nothing to him. Don't say nothing. It's certain people you already know.
Yeah, you can't poke the bear.
Hill Green is a dude I wouldn't say nothing to, cause he gonna knock snot at your nose. What, you gonna be like that boy walking around that Martin Lawrence with that snotty nose. He gonna knock the snot at your nose. Travis is that dude that you do not want to piss off, because Travis is gonna tell you this one here. Do you rather be pissed off or pissed on? Because he gonna piss on you.
Yeah.
So leave him alone.
Yeah, you can't. We can count on Trav. We know he's gonna show up. So now we don't talk about everybody on the offensive side. Let's switch this thing to the defensive side, man. Hey, free Barnes in the chat, y'all. Free Barnes. Free Barnes. He been starting. I'm starting with Barnes. He been starting. I know they started out the first two series, and after that, don't see him no more to halftime. I don't know if he done gave out of gas. Yeah, I know he be getting them penalties, jumping off sides and stuff. But when we look at the addition of him and Block Bullet together on that line, along with Shane Coates, man, that's a good defensive front to have. Every
Hey,
time you can go on the road or play at home to play defense with, where you can throw out bombs, Block Bullet, Shane Coates, and Amara McNeil on your front. You got a good front there on the defensive side there, Mr. Steve.
hey, I saw something this morning, and I'm gonna go back to Barnes, but because you said Barnes, free Barnes, it's another 6'5", 325 pound that just left Alabama, just red-shirted defensive tackle, and he sure look good right next to Barnes next year. But
Hey,
I digress. I
hey,
digress.
I posted on my Twitter account too. I saw that was 2 days ago. I said,
Yep.
hey, I tagged Coach Prime and Big West now. I said, hey, we need to get this one.
Him and Barnes together, former Alabama, but that size alone would free those linebackers up, Wester and Chaney. It would free them up, or the young boy from Miami, Florida linebacker or Hood. It would be like play day for them, because that hole would be open. But I'll leave that alone. Let's go to Free Barnes. Free Barnes is the type of dude, man. Free Barnes remind me of Leon Lett. Leon Lett had all the talent in the world. Leon Lett, with one play, he'll look like he was Reggie White, and the next play, he'll look like he was Danny White. So,
But yeah, you're right, boy.
so because you'll shake your head, you'll be like, dude.
He's still young, Steve. He's still young, man.
Hey, this ain't my boy Keith Sweat. You may be young, but you're ready.
Hey, you got pros still out there getting penalties and
Hey,
stuff.
hey,
Ball gonna
hey,
be all
hey,
right.
hey. I
That's
don't
what
have
he
no
said.
problem with it. The only thing I'm saying is this one here with Big Barnes. When Big Barnes get in his head, and everybody, what I like about Barnes, everybody loves him. And that's a beautiful thing, because if they were just saying other things, they wouldn't help him out. They said, man, get this joke out of here. He ain't for real. But they love him.
Right.
I'm happy. I just want Barnes to get to the point where Barnes realize he's 6'5", 330 pounds, and can't nobody move him. Because look at Chidozie. I haven't seen a person yet move that stump. That stump is right. When that stump get planted, you ain't moving it. I've seen 2 people go against him. I've seen 3 people go against him. You don't move it.
Can't move.
Can't move him. Can't do it, boss. Boss, can I get the line, boss? Can't move it, boss.
That game plan ain't working, boss.
It ain't working, boss. But boss, hey, you mean to tell me I got to go block that boy sitting back next to that nag? I can't do it. I can't do it. Now, I understand I can block Hill Green, but you mean to tell me I got to go block Buckland? Oh no, I can't do that. I can't do that. So me
Yeah,
saying
he big boy.
this one here, you have Barnes and Block Bully, and then I even like Coates. I like McNeil. I like the whole front seven. I really think they are a very good unit. They're playing. They got confidence. But what you're gonna see is this one here. When they stuck with the point of alignment and assignment, things change. being disciplined, and alignment and assignment. If you do those two things, you don't have to be a great defense, but what you are going to do, you're going to get off that field, you're going to get some 3 and outs because the
Yeah.
offense is going to make mistakes.
Right.
And your job is to capitalize when the offense makes mistakes. And I like what they're doing.
Yeah.
If you ask me, that Shedeur is different, man. That
Yeah, he
Shedeur
different,
is
bro.
different.
He different. He a big boy, man. They can't, like you said, they can't move, and then they bring that speed monster in now, Brewer, and then
Woo!
to Kiefer Thomas. Like I said, they got a rotation they can throw at you now
Oh, they can
on
throw
that
it. And
front.
then and
Coach
James
Prime
is
got a rotation he can throw at you.
and they're fresh. What
Yeah,
I'm looking at home, see you to me at home with that altitude.
they
See you,
struggle.
they should be more dominant at home.
They ain't. It always a close game at home. I talked about that the other night. I said always a
It
close game, but when they on the road, they go out there and try to destroy it first.
They focus on the road. I truly believe. I think at home you have with CU at home. They have all these family members. They have to deal with that. I need tickets over here. I need to do this. These kids are doing a lot. Travis don't have to worry about that because I listen to Travis. Travis said his fiance
He
handled
was,
all
yeah.
of that.
He say he ain't got to worry about that. It's the only
He
thing he
like
do go
Kobe.
play ball.
He like Kobe. Only thing he need to do is play ball.
Right,
Everything else is taken care of, and that's beautiful. The other guys don't have that because
right,
they sit around there. They handle a lot of their stuff, and when you do that, your mind is not focused on what 100%. They are focused on the game, but still, you can say whatever you want to. If I got to worry about my mama getting, got to be here, her getting to the game, my brother, my nephew, my girlfriend, man, that's a lot.
right.
And you ain't ran one play.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You right. You right about that. You right.
But but all Travis got to do, they take him to the game, they put him there. All he got to do is get focused. He play his game, put his onesies on, and he done.
He done it. Yeah, that's
He
it.
done.
That's what Coach Ryan said. See, I think Brandon Marsh out there waiting for him for an interview. He said, man, shoot, Travis on the bus probably he won. He ain't playing his
He ain't got time for that.
He
He
ain't
ain't got time.
coming. He ain't coming.
Yeah,
But when we look at the defensive side of the ball, other than the defensive line, we look at that pass rush. Everybody, I'm trying to tell y'all now, don't underestimate what BJ Green is doing and bringing to the game consistently. He might not have the stats, but boy, he putting pressure on that quarterback. They know where he at. I promise you that.
I'll put people, forget stats is this one here. Where are they ranked as a defense? That's the stats I'm talking about. How many points they give up in the second half. That's what I'm talking about as a defense. All that other stuff, he got 8 sacks, but you give up 100. How many 100-yard rushes you done had on them?
Not one.
How many 100-yard receivers have you had on them?
None.
So evidently, they're doing something, dog, and they done played 5 games.
They don't play 5 games.
They done played 5 games.
Not
So
one running back who everybody kept hitting us with this during the off season that man, y'all going to a company that every team got a 1,000-yard running back. Well, how they look so far against us?
they're doing their job. They're doing their job. They're doing their job. They're dominant and they're moving people and they're putting the team above their individual stats. And that's beautiful because what they realize is this one here. BJ Green, he pops it. I'm telling people, it's certain people pop. BJ Green pops on film. People go into my, well, he did. I say, dude, I go and I go and rewatch the game 2 and 3 times.
Hey, I do too, man. You taught me that.
And I go back and I just watch each position. And I don't have that film where you can go and I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it pretty soon when I'm gonna go and get in my room. And
I just put a guy named Cutnet.
Yep.
I just put it in the chat. He was on my show. He be on the field. He videoing everything up close. Boy, I go back and looked at them videos that he done post or he sent me. Bro. Tajay McCoy.
He pops.
Boy, when he come out, bro, look like he running 100. He ain't got the weight that BJ Green done got. But boy, when he come off that line of scrimmage, he fast as anybody I don't see. I was shocked, man. Ain't he number 40? I think he number 40.
Yep.
Tajay, yeah, that's the one. Boy, I looked at that video. He sent me. I said, "God, what they coming off that line like that?"
He come
Boy,
hard too. He
boy,
come
he come off
hard.
fast. I mean, not every other play, but every play.
Yeah,
And
he a
Big
home run.
Sam, Big Sam, he's out there balling too. But I had to get the Oklahoma. You a balling too, man.
But what I'm going is this one here. They're fresh. They're not like other teams. Man, I watch some teams in the SEC. Man, them jokers be dragging their tongues because they don't get what after that third with CU on the edges, they got that third team, that third members are good. You get that third
Yeah,
team is good.
exactly. Yeah,
You got dude, you like, okay, on the third team, you got McCoy.
right.
Where you do that at?
Yeah, him and
And then you got Arden Walker.
yeah,
Bro,
him and them two together. Yeah,
you got them two. Bro, that's the third.
boy, them boy, there, boy, they bring that smoke, boy.
Those dudes could start if they played with CSU, North, other teams. Those guys would be starting. Those guys would be starting on other teams that talented. But with CU, they're pieces where they're going to come together and they're going to have their time. Like right now, BJ explodes. Hayes gets busy
You got
too.
that power.
He got that power. He gets busy too. But I like BJ because BJ is all over. He stops the
Boy.
run.
Yeah,
He stops the run.
he can.
He done closed that edge out now. You don't see, I haven't seen people go after that first game. I haven't seen people go around it.
Right.
He stays where he's supposed to go. And I'm like, yeah, he know. They looking at him. I'm telling you right now, NFL smiling. They better not let him go to Pittsburgh. If he go to Pittsburgh, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
You in trouble.
Yeah.
Trouble. Or Baltimore, trouble.
Yeah. Oh, he definitely going to the next level. You ain't got to worry about that. He gonna get drafted.
Oh, he getting drafted because
Yeah.
because of what he's doing on the field, and they're winning. If he continue on his trajectory, it's going to be problems because he has everything. He has the size, he got speed. His motor right now is where you want it at, and he's making plays. And what happens, he's making people around him better. Shane Coach them is getting stuff now because of the fact that they're pushing that quarterback up that middle.
They are. They are, man. And now, when we look at Kansas State, like I said, like we all said, been saying all week, they got a running quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
They got to keep him contained. They got to. What I think they're gonna do, they know we know he's a running quarterback. I think they're gonna try to pull a Baylor on us, throw the football.
I hope they do. I hope they do. Because when you throw the football, what I'll tell you this one here, it provides more of an opportunity for CU to get their hands on the ball. You better be perfect when you're throwing that football. You'll beat us you're going to beat them 2 times. You'll beat them 2 times. But what's going to happen is this. You leave him open to get popped too. Throw that ball, and as light as he is, all you got to do is put some Diana Ross on him, reach out and touch. That's all.
Hey, he ain't gonna run it no more with him.
He ain't running. Hey, they tap out. They tap out.
They gonna tap out.
Oh, they gonna tap out. Man, you ain't.
Hey, I know KJ Jefferson. He 250 pounds. He tapped out. I know they hit him. He gonna tap out.
They hit that young cat with that hair all frizzed back. You gonna think he the nature boy. Woo! You gonna like woo!
Yeah.
Coach, if he runs and think he gonna run like he been running, call the medical tent. You gonna see that medical tent coming up and coming down. He gonna visit.
Hey, that medical tent stayed up against UCF. I know that one. Every time, all the time they put the camp over there. They raised the medical tent. I said, boy, they must be hitting hard out there, boy.
Hey, I feel laugh when they hit that dude, that lineman so hard his pants came down. I said, man, they hitting out there. Them boys hitting out there. When the draws go down, you know something's going on. And you ain't at a strip club? Come on, man.
Oh, boy, so they say the draw coming down, big dog.
And you ain't at a strip club? What we talking about?
Hey, when I look at especially when Hill Green, man, when Hill Green hit you, He don't just hit you just one time, bro.
No, he'll
Every
hurt you.
chance he get, boy, he trying to put that boom on to you, boy.
Man, he
They
don't
say
swing
he
hit you
stand
like
out.
Raven. He hit
Hey,
you like Raven, and then
Greg
he
said,
stand over you.
Greg said when they were warming up, Greg said he just look like he don't belong out there. He look like he stands out more than anybody out there on the field. Say he look like a grown man out there.
If you think it, Bentley a big boy too. I ain't
I
talking
know
about
that's why I told
tall.
him, but Greg swear that he agreed just he don't look like he just don't belong out there. I say he don't look that big on TV. He said,
Yeah,
"Boy,
he
that's my
does.
big old he a big old grown man." But
He a big old grown, and he hit. Hey, his game big. His
he
game is big.
he show his game is so big. Like I'm convinced right now that George Hilo made sure they inserted him in that star lineup.
I'll put it to you this way: George Hilo got on the table and danced on that table, Coach Prime table, because Coach Prime go around the room with his coordinators and everything and ask what your opinion is and blah blah blah. And I can guarantee you, Hilo was like this: I got stats, Coach. In the third and fourth, when this person's in the game, this is the numbers. We need him in the game. The medical tent goes up when he gets in the game. We need him in the game. People act a little different. People don't have. Hey, have you noticed the disrespect goes down when he in the game?
Oh yeah.
Before people ran their mouth. If you paid attention to it, people ran their mouth. They talked about CU. Oh, they ain't gonna do. They made little songs and everything else. They did little videos. Oh, they ain't doing it no more. When was the last time you seen one of them?
They been they ain't seen that since they ain't seen that in a while, big dog.
Hey, the defense on that team might do that, but the offense said, "Man, y'all need to turn that. You turn that off, dog.
Do that
We the ones
right.
going out there
We the
taking them
one gotta
pictures.
get out there and get that repercussion from that.
Absolutely. Hey, I tell them quick. I'm like, dog. We ain't scared. We ain't no chumps. But you need to shut your mouth. You don't need to get
Exactly.
it. Hey, you don't need to get them no more ammunition. That boy, they ain't got good sense. That boy walk around. Them marbles. He ain't got them all.
Exactly, man. Exactly. So when we look at Shiloh coming back, the headache game, he's back. He's he was talking trash to Cole Prime today on that video. I'm just
See,
my thing is with a cast on his arm.
the
I just
tackle.
want to see how they gonna use him. I ain't saying he gonna start. I ain't saying he gonna third down is gonna be my
He
concern. I
started. He
just want to
started.
see.
Coach Bryan already. Coach
Oh,
Bryan
they say
came
he
out on
started.
his. Yeah, he started. Coach Bryan said, "Yeah." The way Coach Bryan said on that doggone interview when they interviewed him, that I saw.
I
Yeah,
just want to see how they what gonna happen on third down. How they gonna are they
they
gonna make
talking about
that?
they got
Are
sets for
they gonna
they
make
got
that
sets for
rotation like they always do, or they gonna stay with their base?
no, they got sets for Carter Stoudemire. He was saying they got some sets for Carter
Okay,
to come in there. So they're gonna on third down. They're gonna have sets for him. The
they
only
probably
thing,
take Bentley out.
yeah, they're gonna take Ben because they know they gonna have
Right.
speed with Carter. Carter got the size. Carter pretty much bigger than Bentley anyways, the height and the weight and stuff. So you're not losing anything, and he's faster, and he can handle those good tight ends that KSU has. This is what I'm saying. The only thing I have problems with is this one: the con the continuity of your team, the chemistry.
What about
Shiloh coming in, and Shiloh got his big
they need
personality and
Shiloh,
stuff.
bro? They
Huh?
need Shiloh to me. They need Shiloh. Carter Stoudemire, he to me. I seen a lot of people in the comments on Sunday saying that they're saying that he's just missing a lot of assignments, man, on
How many
the
points did how many points
defensive
did
side.
they score? How many
I
points did they
understand that,
score?
but I'm just talking about individual performance.
But
I'm not
look at
saying he's a bad player or nothing like that, but to me personally, I have Shiloh out there any time of the day that especially back there that safety go along with Cameron Simeon Craig. Oh yeah, I definitely got that.
but
I
I
like that.
look at two folds for me. I'm looking at my future. I would have Shiloh out there because Shiloh is experienced and stuff like that. But I will put it this way: if Shiloh come out there with that bull junk of he want to be a headache, late hits and stuff like that, he'd be sitting on that bench. He'd be
Yeah, I don't
sitting on
think.
that
Yeah,
bench.
yeah,
He
I
would
don't think
not be
he'll do
playing
that. I don't
because
think
he
he's
would.
gonna do that no more. I
Well,
don't
I
think he's
hope
gonna mess his rhythm up like that. I hope
because
he
he.
don't. Put it like that.
Well, even if he does, I got somebody sitting over there that can take care of remedy that. But all I'm saying is this one: I don't want the chemistry to get messed up. I don't want no one coming out there. I don't want Shiloh coming out there thinking that he has to come and make big plays because he's been missing and to be bigger than what the defense is. That's all.
Oh, you don't want to make no big plays?
No, you're not hearing me. I don't want him. You can make big plays, but don't force. Don't go out there trying. And what he did is force. For example, when he got that late hit, he forced that. The ball went over the person's head. He just hit him anyway because he wants to make himself known. Oh, the headache game. We don't need that. We need to
Oh,
get off the field on third downs. Carter Stoudemire ain't doing that. We getting off the field on third down. If they don't catch the ball, they got the punt. We get the ball. That's all I'm saying. That's
okay.
it. But
Yeah,
but but Shiloh is the real deal. He's gonna
he is.
make a difference. I just want a focused Shiloh.
Oh,
That's what I.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I understand what you're saying, but
Yeah.
he the man to me. He the quarterback back there to me. Him along with Cameron Sevier Craig. So when we look at Kansas State on there, I really hadn't seen they no, I seen a pass game. I really hadn't seen they offensive line. How they offensive line look to you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I done seen it. The offensive line is fine. It's nothing great about them, but what they do, they move motion. They offensive line, they pull, they do different schemes with their offensive line. They will pull the guards and stuff like that. The center will go out. They're more like North Dakota State as far as
Okay.
their schemes and stuff like that. The key for them is this one here. If you watch Kansas City last night, when you watch Kansas City and the New Orleans Saints, the only difference was Mahomes. When Mahomes got loose and that dog, they run, it's a third down, Mahomes run for that first down every time. It kills you. And that's what Kansas State does. KSU does. That quarterback, man, it was a 3rd and 20 something against the team. And they let that boy run. He ran for 30 some yards. I'm like, you got to contain him. Because if you let him get loose, that he's a gazelle. When people understand what I'm saying when they watch, he's a gazelle. When he runs, his hair flowing in the back, them skinny legs move, long legs moving, and he gone. But when he comes by 41, and 41 has some oil on his hands, and he touch him, and he gonna give him the he gonna say, "Oh, I felt a jolt."
Like y'all stop.
He gonna feel the spirit.
He gonna feel the Holy Ghost.
Oh,
Oh,
he might feel
they
some
gonna say,
holy
"Hey, what
water.
happened to you?" Oh, I went by the wall and somebody touched me. But why you ain't in the game? Coach, I read that play, but I went to the wrong hole and somebody touched me.
Somebody touched me, coach. We ain't never running that play again.
I know
Hey,
that's right.
coach
Hey,
said
but I'm
quarterbacks.
serious though, man. But when he in the game, bro, I'm serious, man. If I had to go to the bathroom or the kitchen, I turn my TV up. Shh. Man, you can hear his hits come through the TV, bro.
If you can hear it, what you think they do?
They can feel it.
They can feel it.
Exactly, man. So when you look at the game, Saturday, right? What are some of the things that you're gonna be looking for?
What these are the things I'm going to look for. I'm going to look for a discipline. See how disciplined Colorado is first. You can't have bad penalties. You can't start off slow in the game where you go and get a first down, then you turn around, do 3 passing plays and go backwards 10, 15. You can't do stuff. I want to see a clean football game. That's the first thing. I want to see intensity. I want to see a team coming out there realizing that if we win this game, you are going to be headed for that Big 12 championship because you'll be 3-0.
Right.
And you should be able to beat Oklahoma State. You should be able to beat Kansas, and you should be able to beat Texas, Arizona. So you win those 3 games. Even if you lose to Texas Tech, you'll be in a championship game with one loss in the division. You'll be in a championship game, ready to decide whether you're going to go to the playoffs or go to a bowl game. That's how important this game is. If you
Yeah,
win
it's a
this
big game.
game,
It's a big game now.
it's a
And
huge game.
I think the naysayers and the haters, so-called haters, this the game. That's the only game they got left to hope on.
Oh, absolutely,
They they
absolutely.
they said we were gonna lose against Nebraska. I give them that we lost. They
Mhm.
thought we were gonna lose against UCF. We won, but we won and won. And now this game. This game they saying they're gonna put Coach Prime, the mainstream media, put him in his place. That's what they thinking, banking on. Now if we win this game. Whoa, that whole team gonna hey, they gonna be looking at Coach Prime.
Hey,
Y'all.
when
Yeah. And don't let
Colorado,
them go out there and dominate. They gonna say, y'all.
all they need is a W. All they need, they
They
need a W.
go out there and win this game. They gonna say,
Oh,
y'all.
if they
I
win
don't
this
know.
game, if they win this game, you're gonna see the train and everybody gonna get on the soul train. You're gonna see, oh, they on there. Oh, did you see this? Oh, Don, I saw Don Cornelius, baby. We on the soul. We coming up, we on the soul train. That's all you're gonna see. Everybody gonna get along.
Boy, they win this game, man. I'm saying, man. You gonna hear somebody say, boy, they for real. And
Oh,
don't
they
let them
gonna
go out
say
there
it.
because it's a late game too. You know everybody gonna be watching them.
And they should be watching because you don't know what to expect.
You
What
don't.
makes Colorado interesting, they're like a box of chocolates. You don't know, you never know what you're gonna get. And you don't. 1 minute you come out there, you get a Hail Mary. The next minute you come out there, they don't Nebraska, they eyes wide open against Nebraska, just throwing in an interception for. Then the next game they come out there, they dominate. It's like a box of chocolates. You just don't know what you're gonna get. Forrest Gump. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You just
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. I just hope they show up on this one. I think that's why I hate about them buys, man. Them week buys, them long. They get them week off, especially coming off a win like that. I
I
hate
like
them.
it.
You
I
like
like
them?
it.
You like that 14?
I like it. And everybody's different. When your body, especially when you done played 5 games, they beat up. You look at it, Mayers, Benson, Hayden, two feeling some some pain too. So you getting to get back where it's giving you the opportunity to rest up, get your body healed up a little bit, and then get your mentals together. Because now you can go and focus on if your coaching is where we say that coaching is at, with 2 weeks. Schumer should be coming out there with some stuff like Kansas City did last night. And I saw a tight end in the backfield. I saw 2 running backs right there. I'm like, boy, that's a night. You didn't know what to do. You didn't know what to do. And that Kelsey went left, the running back went right, and the other tight end followed Kelsey. But he gave it to Worthy, who was the wide receiver. It was a wide receiver. He gave it to Worthy, and he scored the touchdown. But my point is this one here. We should see 4 schemes that we have never seen before from Colorado for this game. Because if you don't, what were you doing for 2 weeks?
Yeah.
What were you doing? I
Right.
got 2 weeks. I should come up with a scheme. Man, every time I watch Kansas City, I see something different.
You do?
Who? Andy Reid come up with something. You like, golly. Man, that
Right.
was nice. It was nice. And it's nice because it refreshes your offense because you're like, man, we're going to try this one here. We're going to get this one here. And it also forces the defense. The defense, like, you see the defense calling timeout. Man, I don't know who do we follow? They need to put people in motion. We need to see Jimmy. I need to see some Jimmy. I need to see some Jimmy. Get them going. And you can get them going by motion. Motion and a tight end does everything for Colorado. And
Yeah.
play action. Run that football. I'm old school. I
Right.
run the football so much, them dog boy like, golly, you got big receivers that can block. Especially, I make Shepard block a little bit more. Run them. Run them.
Yeah.
But I'm old school. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So on the offense side when we got the ball, how will you attack Kansas State?
I would do smash mouth. I would, if me personally, I'll bring my tight end in. And when I bring the tight end in, what I also do is this one here. I will put Draylon Miller in the backfield along with the running back. I put two of those back there. And the reason I'm doing that, Draylon Miller is a receiver.
Mm-hmm.
And when I put him back there, but I can put him in motion. And when I put him in motion, it's going to force that line somebody to move because somebody has to get on it. And if I'm two, when I see whoever's on Draylon get that ball. The next time I'll put him back there again, do the same thing, put him in motion again. Now this time I'm running off the right tackle with Isaiah running the football because they're looking at that motion and you're running the ball. Leave yourself some options where you're making that defense think, and I think that's the way I would attack them. I'd also do something different with Travis. You need to put Travis in a bunch. You need to put three receivers, bunch them up together, and put Travis in there and force them what they don't know who got Travis. Free up Travis that way. You can do the same thing with Jimmy. Put them in bunches where they're sitting there. And then you got Jimmy going straight. I don't care what you say. That free safety ain't going to be able to stay back with Jimmy. Jimmy going 100 miles per hour? No.
Right.
Come on.
Yeah, you right about that. I give you that one on that one, brother. Sure
You
will.
can, you can, and I ain't an offensive coordinator, but what I am is this here. It's so many things that you can do that are so simple that you like, wow, it works. And it'll work because a defense is gonna be weak on almost every play. It's your goal, find their weakness and expose them.
Yeah.
And that's what we should do.
Yeah, I
Because
agree with that. I
and this
agree.
is where I'm gonna hit you too, B Watch. I still haven't saw a team that had four defensive backs that could defend Colorado. Now, what I've seen is a team like Nebraska and Baylor have a defensive line that got to that quarterback, but they can't guard those receivers.
Yeah, I know. If they run the route right, that's the key thing. They got to run the route right. But anyway, like I say, they play a three. I think there's somebody said they play a 3-3-5.
They do.
That's just shoot,
They
man.
force you to run.
They got to bring more than three against Colorado. They at least
Well,
got to bring four.
well, they're going to do that. No, they're not changing that up because what they want Colorado to do is run the ball.
Shoot.
Colorado job is I'm gonna run it down your throat. And when
Yeah.
I run it down your throat, those linebackers can't stay with CU. But what they're gonna do that, B-Watch, have three down line, and they're gonna be blitzing. You don't know
Right.
who that fourth one who's gonna be blitzing, or that fourth
Right.
one coming in, fourth or fifth. It's
That's why I'm
CU.
saying it's important that Surveil Small stay in. They stay in
Thank
that
you.
left personnel. Because they're gonna try to copy Nebraska while they put a outside linebackers on the
Yep.
outside
On the
tackle
edge.
and blitzing around the end because
Yep.
we ain't gonna have no end there.
But what you also have, what I don't want Colorado to do either. That running back got to use a little smartness about themselves. If you know you're gonna be passing the ball, when he act like he's faking and giving it to you, you need to back that running back needs to back up instead of running all the way through the doggone line, which messes up everything because they don't block nobody. They're gone. Stay your butt back there and block somebody on the edge. If you see somebody coming up the middle or on the edge, you need to get over there and hit them to
Yeah,
give two a couple more seconds.
that's all he need.
Yep.
That's all they need. A couple more seconds. You
Mhm.
right about that. They got to protect him. That's gonna be on the running back, and especially if some Tabell Small is in the lineup.
Mhm.
Uh, he did a good job on Saturday anyway. I like
And
that.
he's learning. He did
Yeah,
a really good
he's
job.
still learning. He's still learning. And
Yep.
plus, he got good hands too. Caught,
Oh, he does.
caught
He
a
knows
couple passes
that.
on this thing. I like that too. But
Yep.
anyway, I'm looking for Colorado to show up, man. Like I said, if they win this game, they in the driver's seat in the Big
When
12.
when they win this game.
Yeah, when they win this game,
Yeah. I don't throw no
they gonna
if.
be in the driver's they gonna be in the driver's seat for the rest of the teams on their schedule. Cause when you look at Utah, Quarterback ain't healthy. They playing somebody else. Arizona ain't turning out the team
Heckle and
that
Jekyll.
everybody thought they were gonna be. Oklahoma State, we don't know what's going on with their quarterback. He been playing 8 years and still throwing off his back foot. And they running back, he ain't gained 100 yards yet. He almost ran for 2,000 yards last year.
Hey,
So you
hey,
don't know
hey.
what's going with that.
He,
So the only well, the only hope they got there, they can hang their hat on, like I said, is Kansas State and Texas Tech. That's it.
you hit a home run, BWatts.
That's
CU,
it.
CU has their destiny in their hand. All they need to do, show up, show out, do what the show always does. That defense is going to show up and they're going to show out. The offense needs to make the decision. Either they're going to join Dougie Fresh and become a member of the show, or they're going to watch it. That's it.
Yeah. You right, big dog. You right. Well, that's all I got, big dog, for tonight. Get in here and get ready for this day tomorrow. But I appreciate you for joining me again, man. Like I said, I enjoy it every Tuesday we do this show together. And I appreciate you, big dog. I want to thank everybody that participated in the chat, everybody who watched the live. I appreciate y'all. Tomorrow I have Coach Dre. Tomorrow night at the same time at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Hope y'all tune in. Thursday I got Greg said. But before we leave, man, I'll give you the last word, big dog.
Last word is this one here. B. Watts got somebody in his ear right now. B. Watts turning that head when she say attention. B. Watts turning that head so quick. He
You crazy.
he, hey, hey, you can tell he trained, boy. He trained. B. Watts, she said like Hill Green. She done tapped him. Hey, it's time to go. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, 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 Tina, it's time to go. I say time to go. So it's
Yeah, we
time to
try,
go.
try we
But
try to stay on point, man. I went over a little bit. I try to keep it at an hour.
no, I
But
get you. And we
yeah,
should, and we should, we should.
yeah,
God bless. Thank all the wonderful people who show up and show out all the time. Thank your wonderful support out there. We appreciate it. We pray for all the people out there in Florida,
yeah.
Georgia, North Carolina, all the surrounding areas. We pray that you're safe and out of harm's way. You can always get material stuff back, but you can't get your life back. So do be smart about it. And we also say this one here. See, you get ready. This is a dream season, and the dream is going to become a reality where CU is doing something special right now. I'm just so happy we're a part of this reality, and I can't wait to see the finish of it. So thank you, B. Watts. Thank you, wonderful fans out there in podcast land. And like I say always, we appreciate you.
Well, all right, big dog. Appreciate you too, man. Y'all, you and your family stay blessed, and everybody, like Mr. Woodland said down in Florida, y'all take care of yourself. If y'all need anything, y'all just contact somebody, and we'll do the best we can. All right. But anyway, hey, always remember, you be good to God. God gonna be good to you. Until next time, y'all be blessed. Thank you. Let's go, Buff.
Go Buffs.
All right, big dog.